What's up, everybody? Corey back again with another review. This time I'm looking at Castle on the Coast. This came out on Xbox on December 15th, 2021. So let's jump right in. So as you can see, we're starting off with our main protagonist here, and he's cute for sure. Derpy, absolutely. But that's all in the fun of the game. This is actually George the Giraffe. He's the official mascot of Valley Children's Hospital in California. And from the game's Steam page, George has symbolized the love and care found at Valley Children's for nearly 7 decades. So they took this mascot and placed it in this game. So let's talk about what this game is. Well, it is, in their words, a collectathon. It is a 3D platforming collectathon. And it will take you right back to yesteryear when 3D platforming was hitting the scene for video games. So as you can see, the world is very bright and colorful, and your objective, as you will learn very quickly on, is you find this castle on the coast, hence the name, and you come across these wizards, and there's some not so nice wizards that are wanting to do some not so nice things to the other wizards. So it is your job to help them. And well, what do you know? You can't get to them unless you go and find different keys and whatnot in order to ultimately get to the big bad. And so you are going to be jumping and flying and swimming your way through many different environments, picking up a ton of collectibles and trying to get to the end of the game. Now, speaking of the collectibles, there's going to be several different ones that you come across during your playthrough. The main two, I will say, that you need to worry about are the floaty, like pinkish, flowery petals or triangles, and then these stars. That's the two that you see the most. And other areas have their own collectibles that allow you to progress in those areas. But these other ones allow you to basically progress the main part of the game in order to get to some of these areas. So as you come across this wall or door, you'll see a number next to this glowy, flowery type star. And you notice that that is the collectible that you've been picking up. So you need that many in order to advance in that section. Now, the other collectible, the one that is far more abundant, that can be used in several different ways. You will help some characters get unstuck, and you might earn a costume. And these costumes aren't meaningless. One of the ones that I found early on was a scuba suit. So yes, there is some underwater sections in this game, and there was some oxygen management I was doing. Found the scuba suit, put that on. Oxygen management was no more. So that quickly became my best friend. Now let's talk about the controls, because that is a big part of platformers, especially 3D platformers. Now, the controls, to put it nicely, the controls match the way the game looks. So they are a little janky, for lack of a better term, a little floaty. When you are trying to jump and land on a certain spot, you will notice and get used to the floatiness of George there. And while it's not the best, you do get used to it, and I think you can adjust fairly quickly to do that. As far as his other moves, there are some double jumps, and I think I even performed some triple jumps. In the game, you can get to a lot of places in probably not the intended way, just by using the geometry of the set pieces and whatnot. There's also a jetpack you can find. So if jumping is not your cup of tea, you can use a jetpack to help you get there. But yeah, it wasn't exactly what I was expecting with the game, but as I said, I got used to it fairly quickly, and ultimately it's not too big of a negative for the controls, especially for the time given to complete the game. Now, I've seen times across the board, anywhere from about 3.5 hours to always upwards to 8. Now that 8 hours is like 100% collecting everything. And my achievement hunters out there, like myself, you want to get everything because all of these collectibles that you're picking up are going to eventually tie to achievements. So have your eagle eye out for those and try not to miss any, because going back is not the most fun, but we do what we got to do. But that's it for Castle on the Coast. I think this is a great entry point into 3D platforming. If you have if you don't have older consoles, or you don't want to get those out, I think this is a great game to give to your kids. They're gonna think the Giraffe is fun to look at, and he is fun to look at. All of the NPCs are kid-like, and it's very family-friendly, obviously. There is some combat in the game where some enemies can hurt you, but they're very easy to get around or defeat. And if you do happen to lose your health and have to respawn, you're never that far away from where you died. So you're not going to lose a lot of progress. Very easy for newcomers of gaming in general, or somebody that wants to just have a 3D platformer that may remind them of their PlayStation 2 back in the day. I definitely think 3D platformer fans should definitely give this a try. It is not a super expensive game, but it's not the cheapest. It's $15. As I'm looking at it right now, of course, this is in the past. It is on sale for $12. So I think that's worth it for what they're given. And honestly, that is not bad, considering that part of that goes to Valley Children's Hospital. Again, that is where that mascot, Giraffe, George the Giraffe, comes from. So you're also doing some good when you purchase the game. So keep that in mind. But that'll do it for me and Castle on the Coast. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay review, and I will see you in the next one. Be sure to check out xboxtavern.com for all of our reviews. See ya.